Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Ali Vieira from the Chatty Patty Podcast. I'm here with AGTV, here to give you the latest on Ja Rule and his thoughts on the whole Eminem situation. Now, he's come out on Twitter to say that, now I'm going to read this in quotes, "My last album, Pain is Love 2, better than Kamikaze, let's debate, no hate. But I'm talking substance and content versus trolling and clout chasing." Pretty interesting that he would mention clout chasing, considering that, in my opinion, that's what this very tweet is, Mr. Rule, clout chasing. What do you think, AG? Would you agree?
Nah, I think he thinks what he thinks about his work. And his last album that he's talking about, Pill 2, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know, but the album was pretty good. It came out in 2012.
Yeah, I think they don't.
Like, it came out in 2012.
In 2012, bro. What the fuck has he been doing for 6 years?
I don't know. He got locked up. That's what happened.
Well, the album came out while he was locked up, I heard, because the album sounds like it's not mastered properly. It sounds, it sounds outdated, obviously, because it's 6 years old. But even for 2012 standards, it sounds outdated, man. But what do you think specifically about him saying, you know, he's basically saying his album has more substance? But to me, that's not fair, because Kamikaze wasn't intended to be an album filled with substance.
To be honest with you, I mean, I think there are a few tracks that are intended to be with substance, and Eminem is one of those artists where you expect substance. That's his whole career. He's actually talking about something, you know. And to me, I think it's a little sad for him for M to make a whole album dissing people for thinking what everybody else is thinking. The whole public thought his last album was whack. Eminem, I think, hasn't been really been up to par as been lately. I think it just comes with age, you know. And I think a lot of that album, the Kamikaze album, is just screaming and rapping for rapping's sake. That's what that is.
That's been one of his weaknesses. He has been doing a lot of rapping for rapping's sake, but you know, I said it wasn't designed to be an album filled with substance, but as you said, there were a couple of tracks on there, you know, not going down that, not just attacking people. He had a couple of relationship songs on there. He even had a song talking about his whole situation with D12. He explained that.
Right.
So for an album that wasn't designed to be filled with substance, he still had some substance on there. Now, Rule coming out and talking about an album that he did 6 years ago, like, that's clout chasing. You're coming out and if you go on Ja Rule's Twitter timeline, the last like 20 retweets and replies and all that are all about Eminem. My guy, I just can't understand like how ironic that is. That you're talking about clout chasing. Go down his timeline, boom, boom, boom. Everything he's retweeting. Straight facts, Kamikaze. I'm just reading one that he retweeted. Straight facts, Kamikaze was fire, straight bars, but that Pill 2 has way more substance. Listen to Spun a Web, which I heard. Superstar, the whole album. Superstar was fucking whack. Bro, who is this chick he's got on the album? Leah Siegel? Like, she just, like, was he fucking her at the time? Like, she's all over it, and her voice is very subpar. I just feel like it was weak, man. It's weak.
Listen, I'm not gonna hop on the hate Ja Rule train, but I'm gonna give Ja Rule his credit. Like, I think he's made some good music. That particular album is really good to me. And I'm not gonna just hate on the man just because I think that's kind of childish. And I think they're over that. Just men as two men, I think they're pretty much over that.
Look, I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying the album was weak, especially compared to Kamikaze. But if we want to talk about them being over it, because Eminem actually did mention Ja Rule on the album. On the song Greatest, he was like, everybody better shut up before I remind you motherfuckers that I can do some Ja Rule shit, what I did to Ja Rule. So Ja Rule came out on Twitter as well, and he was like, I think that line I said about Haley is still hitting Eminem. So to me, that's childish. Like the line that he said about Haley back in the day was, your mother's a crackhead and Kim's a known slut. So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up? And to even reference that now, it's like, come on, man.
I don't think it's childish. I think that's getting personal. And I don't want to blame any other person, even if it wasn't Ja Rule, even if it wasn't Eminem. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Because look what M's point was. Like, he was bothered because MGK was mentioning his daughter. in a tweet. Like he was saying, like I don't get it. Like he was saying the same thing other people would say. Eminem's daughter is just hot. I think that. I'm pretty sure you think that.
Well, at the time she was under 18, and also it doesn't matter what people think. It's that publicly. No one was saying that publicly, and MGK was the only one.
Come on, not other people on Twitter were saying that publicly. Like, and just because MGK like is MGK. Artists.
Not like nobody's on Twitter. I'm talking about people in the industry, rappers, other rappers. You know what I mean? No one else.
Right, but I don't think MGK tweeted that thinking this is going to go back to Eminem, you know?
Well, he should have, because he was in the industry. But
I think it's pretty stupid, but anyway.
Yeah, to bring it back to Rule, I mean, I want to see what he's like now. He released a mixtape a couple of years ago, but I guess like these days, the difference between a mixtape and an album, there's no real difference, just other than the fact that you call an album because you want the people to focus on it more, you know? A mixtape is sort of more just like throwaways. So where's your next album, Ja Rule? He tweeted a cryptic tweet here saying 6/1/19. So maybe he's teasing an album that's coming next year. No hate. I don't want to hate on Ja Rule. He does have some classic songs. I was just listening to The Rain the other day, you know, the rain is coming murder. I love that shit. He's got some dope shit, man. But honestly, I kind of wish I didn't listen to this Pain Is Love 2 album, man. I got to go back to the original because this kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. No hate. I didn't fuck with the album, man. Kamikaze definitely murders the fuck out of that album, man. Easy.
We'll leave it up to the people. Leave a comment below what you think. We got a debate, man.
Let us know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Hip Hop News and Reviews. Subscribe to AGTV. Let us know what you think.
All right. Well,
we'll see you next time.